you be so heartless? How could you be so cold as the winter wind when it breeze show? Just remember that you talking to me though. You need to watch the way you talking to me, yo. I mean, after all the things that we've been through, I mean, after all the things we got into. Hey, yo, I know some things that you ain't told me. Hey, yo, I did some things, but that's the old me. And now you wanna give me back and you gon' show me. So you walk around like you don't know me. You got a new friend, well I got homies, but in the end it's still so lonely. In the night I hear him talk, cold story ever told. So I far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so honest. How could you be so honest? Oh, how could you be so heartless? How could you be so Dr. Evil? You're bringing out a side of me that I don't know. Out of sight, anyone gonna speak so? Why we up 3 a.m. on the phone? Why do she be so mad at me for? On me, I don't know, she's hot and cold. I won't stop, won't miss my groove, because I already know how this thing goes. You're gonna tell your friends that you're leaving me. They say that they don't see what you see in me. You wait a couple months, then you gon' see. You'll never find nobody better than me. I hear him talk, cold story I told. So I far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so honest. How could you be so honest? Oh, how could you be so heartless? Talk. Baby, let's just knock it off. They don't know what we've been through. They don't know about me and you. So I got something new to see. And you just don't keep hating me. And we just gonna be enemies. I know you can't believe me. I could just leave it wrong. And you can't make it right. I'm gonna take off tonight. And tonight I hear him talk. Cold story I told. So I far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so honest. How could you be so honest? Oh, how could you be so just an option. Hey, hey, hey. Refuse to be forgotten. Hey, hey, hey. I took a chance with my heart. Hey, hey, hey. And I feel it taking over. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find give all my love, and nothing's gonna tear us apart. I'm more than just a number. Hey, hey, hey.
Welcome back to Ray and B. Dillard Field as we get set for Game 2 of this doubleheader between Erskine and North Greenville. Erskine winning the first game today 13-9, and they now have a 2-1 lead in this Conference Carolina series. Starting lineup in Game 2 for Erskine coach Mark Crocco looks a lot like Game 1. A couple of changes. Corey Forster leads it off at shortstop. Levon Reynoso will bat second and play third. The three hitters, left fielder Drew Yanista. Dayon Reynoso at first base will bat cleanup. Hitting fifth in center field, Armando Becerra. Dalton Reeves, the DH, will bat sixth. Batting seventh in right field, Tariq Bacon. Cal Bocino, the second baseman, hits 8th, and batting 9th and catching Xander Vizcarrondo. On the mound, Chase Hardwin. For North Greenville, Garrick Octavio leads it off at second, followed by Ethan Stringer in left. John Michael Fell bats third and plays first. The DH, Brady West, hits cleanup, hitting 5th. Marette Kloop in right field. Doug Angeli, the shortstop, will bat 6th, hitting 7th. The third baseman, Pat Monteith, batting 8th and catching Jax Cash. And the 9-hitter and center fielder is Josh Center. On the mound, going through his warm-ups right now, is Ethan Garner. Garner making his third appearance, all starts. He is 0-1 and a .591 earned run average. He is a graduate student, 6'3", 200-pounder from Jefferson, Georgia. He has been here 1 year shy of what Landon Powell has been here. Taking advantage of the COVID year, plus he missed a year with Tommy John surgery. 10 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 7 runs earned, 10 strikeouts, 5 walks, and opponents hitting .162 against him. Corey Forster will lead it off, the right-handed batting shortstop. Was 1 for 4 in the first game of the doubleheader. That one was a solo home run. First pitch is a fastball in for a strike, and we are underway at 6:32 p.m. So 33 minutes between games. The end of Game 1, the beginning of Game 2. Garner's next pitch is swung on and popped foul out of play just off to the right. And it is no balls and 2 strikes. Forster, Reynoso, and Ynesta. Forster 2 for 11 in the series now with 2 runs batted in. Steps out of the box for a moment. Now back in and ready to go, and Garner winds and his pitch. And it's outside. One ball, 2 strikes. Right-hander bringing it playward, and it's punched foul down beyond first. And it holds at 1-2. Cool evening here, but not too bad because the wind's not blowing. Partly cloudy skies. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball just missed outside, and it's even up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Denver Dangerfield, the home plate umpire for Game 2, and Ned Timmerman on the base paths as they flip-flop spots for this doubleheader. And Garner ready with the break-even pitch to Corey Forster, leading it off. And it's popped foul. Third base side of the plate, and that'll get back out of play. So it's holding it 2-2 with Reynoso and Ynesta to follow. Again, the break-even pitch, and it's just a little bit up, ball 3. For the record, if you like to keep track of these things, 45 degrees our game time temperature. Count now full on the leadoff hitter for Erskine. The payoff pitch is lined right back where it came from and into center field for a base hit. So Forster, a leadoff batter, leadoff base runner. Defensively for North Greenville, John Michael Fale at first base in this second game. Garrick Octavio at second. Doug Angeli at short. Pat Monteith gets to start at third. In the outfield, left to right, Ethan Stringer, Josh Center, Marette Kloop, Jax Cash behind the plate. Here's Levon Reynoso, homered twice in Game 1, takes a strike, 3 homers in the series, now 7 on the season with 16 runs batted in. Missed a third home run, a drive that was hauled in at the base of the wall in center field. That pitch just missed the outside corner. One ball and one strike. And then Reynoso came in and got the save. If you weren't with us, though, he made it interesting. Got the first two out, then walked the bases loaded, bring the tying run to the plate, and John Michael Fail hit a bullet back through the middle that he snagged belt high. Foul ball back to the screen. It's holding it a ball and two strikes. Reynoso now, Unesta on deck. Diane Reynoso to follow. Here's the 1-2. Runner goes. Swing and a miss, strike three. Throw down is not in time, and Octavio couldn't field it cleanly. Oh, they're going to call batter interference, and the runner at second is going to be called out. The throw by Jax Cash from his knees was on target, but they're going to say that Reynoso came across the plate, and the home plate umpire, Denver Dangerfield, emphatically coming out from behind the plate and ringing him up. So a strikeout swinging of Reynoso for the first out, and then Forster is out on the batter's interference. So two outs and the base is empty, and Drew Unesta takes it just off the plate outside a ball. Unesta 1 for 4 in the first game, 3 for 11 in the series. Stringer winds and pitches, and it's a little bit low. 2 balls and no strikes. Mark Crocco came out to question that call, but he wasn't out there very long, and he wasn't very demonstrative about it. Reynoso took a big swing at an off-speed breaking ball, and his momentum took him across the plate, and in the opinion of the home plate umpire, Denver Dangerfield, he interfered with the throw by Jax Cash, called him out, the runner out, and now it's 2 balls and a strike on Drew Unesta. And there's strike 2 called. Two balls, 2 strikes. Stringer a long look into his catcher. Now winds, and the break-even pitch plateward. High, ball 3. So 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fly ball left center field. Moving over toward the gap is Stringer. He'll run it down, and the inning is over. So they hit, but nobody left. And a half inning in the books here in Tigerville. It's Erskine nothing, and North Greenville coming to bat. Chase Hadwin, the starter for Erskine in Game 2 this evening. It's a freshman, 6'2", 185-pounder from Colleton County High School in Walterboro, South Carolina. On the season, making his 4th start, he's 2-0 with an 8 earned run average. 9 innings, 13 hits, 10 runs, 8 earned. Has struck out 11, walked 7, and opponents hitting .295 against him. He'll face
Crusaders,
Octavio Stringer and Fail here in the bottom of the first inning. Garrick Octavio was over 2 but walked 3 times in Game 1, so 2 for 8 in the series. His batting average at .257 as he steps in with 4 runs batted in. He takes it outside the ball, does the left-handed batter. Dan Scott with you here, Game 2 of this doubleheader, Game 4 of the series. And Octavio hits it high and deep down the right field line. That ball is going to be fair as it dropped on the warning track. Here is the throw as Octavio motoring to third, and he's in there. I tell you what, number one, that was a heck of a throw by Tariq Bacon as he fielded that ball on a hop as it came off the wall on the warning track in the right field corner, and he threw an absolute seed to Reynoso at third, but Octavio got in with the head-first slide.
Fielder, number 4, Ethan Stringer.
For Octavio, that's his 2nd triple of the season. And now Ethan Stringer bats with a chance to drive in a run here in the top of the first inning. Time called just as Hadwin was ready to deliver the pitch. Stringer at .417, a homer, 6 RBIs. 2 for 5 in Game 1 this evening. A double, a single, drove in a run and scored 1. 5 for 13. 2 for 4 with a walk, so 5 for 12 in the series. Take strike 1. Infield back. They'll give up a run here in the first inning to get an out. Big overhand breaking ball that misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Stringer, a Louisville transfer. He was on their College World Series team in 2019. He's a 4th outfielder at Louisville, so he comes here to get a chance to play every day, and he has, and he just singles through the middle to drive in the first run of the game. Base hit. Just out of the reach of the diving shortstop, Corey Forster. 7th RBI of the season for Stringer, and North Greenville jumps out 1-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Defensively for the Flying Fleet, Dejan Reynoso at first, Cal Bocino at second, Forster at short, Levon Reynoso at third. Left to right in the outfield, Drew Yanessa, Armando Becerra, and Tariq Bacon. Xavier Vizcarrando getting the start behind the plate. Here's John Michael Fail. And he takes ball 1 from Hadwin. 385, 3 homers, 14 runs batted in. 1 for 5 in Game 1 tonight, was robbed of a hit on a diving play by the shortstop Forster. 3 for 12 in the series. Swings at a breaking ball and fouls it out of play right side. 1-1. Once again, we want to hear from you via email. TheDanScottShow@gmail.com. TheDanScottShow@gmail.com. Or if Twitter's your thing, you can just look up my Twitter handle, Dan Scott Show. Love to interact with you. Line drive in the right field. That'll drop for a base hit in front of Tariq Bacon. Stopping at second base is Ethan Stringer, and the first 3 have reached here in the bottom of the first inning. A run is in. 2 on for Brady West. Left-handed batting DH. They didn't get him out in the first game. He was 2 for 2 with a walk. Was hit by a pitch, drove in 2 and scored a run.
Number 20, Brady West.
Those 2 hits were the first 2 he's had in the series. He's now 2 for 8. So young Chase Hadwin has given up a triple, a single, and a single to the first 3 batters he's faced here in the bottom of the first inning of game 2. First pitch to West is off the plate outside a ball. North Greenville switched to the black jerseys for this second game. Flying Fleet staying in the gold jerseys with the maroon sleeves and lettering, maroon numerals. 1-0 pitch. Line drive into right field. That's in for a base hit. Bacon charges it on a hop. They're going to hold the runner at third with good reason, because Bacon has a cannon out there, and he fired a one-hop strike to the plate. And the bases are loaded for Marek Kloop. So a triple and 3 straight singles have produced a run and loaded the bases. Kloop had a 2-run triple in the 6th inning of game 1 today, giving him 9 RBIs on the season to go along with 3 home runs and even 400 batting average now. Has homered once in this series, has a chance to deliver a big hit in the first inning here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And the first pitch, low and inside, ball 1. Kloop played at NC State before coming to this North Greenville program. Time called as Colin Craigle, the pitching coach, will head out. Crusaders will be back in action after tonight on Friday for a doubleheader with Shawan. That's a 2 o'clock start for game 1, and I will be with you on the broadcast there. They'll play another doubleheader on Saturday. I will not be on the broadcast on that one, because I will be doing a Furman doubleheader on Saturday. Football in the afternoon, and then driving to Asheville, North Carolina for the quarterfinal round of the Southern Conference basketball tournament, which gets underway on Friday for the men, Thursday for the women. All right, meeting over. 1 ball, no strikes to Kloop. Bases loaded, nobody out, and a breaking ball. Check swing foul over by the first base dugout. 1-1. Crusaders up 1-0. Bottom of the first inning, bases loaded, nobody out. Kloop waving the bat around, now waiting as Hadwin comes set at the chin and delivers the 1-1. And it's fouled out of play down the right field side. 1-2. So Kloop behind in the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Hadwin gets the sign and the pitch. And it's a fly ball to right toward the line. Shallow is Bacon. He makes the catch, tagging at third. On his way to the plate is the runner, and he is out a mile. Advancing up are the other 2 runners, but Ethan Stringer was thrown out by a good distance by Tariq Bacon in right field. So Kloop flies out into a double play. 9-2 on the out of Stringer for the second out of the inning. Fell moves up to third, West moves up to second, and now Doug Angeli needs to do something with 2 outs, or this inning is going to short circuit in a big, big way. First pitch to him is a big breaking ball that catches the inside corner, strike 1. 400 average, a homer, 4 RBIs. Had a double and a run scored among his 2 hits in the first game tonight, 2 for 4. And 5 for 10 through the first 3 games of this 4-game series. Chops that one foul, and he's behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Inning began with Octavio tripling down the right field line. Stringer singled him in. Then Fail singled and West singled to load the bases, but Kloop flies to right. Stringer tried to tag and score from third, and Tariq Bacon threw him out easily at the plate. Fail moved up to third, West to second. That's where they are now with 2 outs. And a no-ball, 2-strike count to Doug Angeli. Pitch in the dirt. 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes to count on Doug Angeli here in the bottom of the first inning. Hadwin pitching, and the breaking ball is down and away. 2-2. Should Angeli reach, Pat Monteith would be next. Here comes the break-even pitch, and it's pulled foul just outside of third. So the count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes with runners at second and third and 2 outs. A run in, bottom of the first, and North Greenville up 1-0. Angeli back in the box and waiting. Chase Hadwin with the come down and the 2-2 pitch again, and he bounced that one up there, and it's 3-2. Four hits in the inning, one of them a triple, but they've only produced 1 run. Payoff pitch coming to Doug Angeli. Here it is. And a ground ball to third, a big hop for Reynoso, loads up, fires across to his brother, and the inning is over. So a promising inning, a run in, bases loaded, and nobody out, and that's all North Greenville gets. They leave 2, and after 1, it's the Crusaders on top, 1-0. We'll be back in a moment.
I've been waiting on the sunset, bills on my mindset, I can't deny it, getting higher than my income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive, the glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me realize this is just a journey, drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine, oh, you turn out fine, fine, oh, you turn out fine, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, I know it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks, it's kinda hard to watch this life go by, I'm buying into skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes, I'm seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled, I start to compromise, my life and my purpose, is it all worth it, am I gonna turn out fine, oh, you turn out fine, fine, oh, you turn out fine, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, I know it's
Ethan Stringer given a 1-0 lead to protect as we move on to the second inning. Dion Reynoso, Armando Becerra, and Dalton Reeves, the trio due up 4, 5, and 6.
Baseman, number 25, Dion Reynoso.
Reynoso was 2 out of 5 in the first game, 4 for 12 in the series. He drove in a run, scored twice. One of those hits was a double. And Stringer starts him off with a first pitch strike. Long time between pitches. Now he's ready. The 0-1. Missed the outside corner. Ball and a strike. Right-hander winds and delivers. Got the inside corner with that one. He's ahead 1-2 to Dayan Reynoso. And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He pulled the string on a breaking ball and had him way out in front. 1 out, second strikeout for Stringer now, Armando Becerra. He had 3 of their 17 hits in game 1.
Center field, number 21, Armando Becerra.
A double and 2 singles, scored a couple of runs. 5 total hits in the series. Left-handed batter, and he swings at the first pitch and fouls it at the plate. One nothing North Greenville, top of the second inning. 1 out, nobody on for Erskine. They won the first game of the doubleheader. If you're just joining us, they lead the series 2-1. Ground ball. Octavio diving back on the outfield turf to his left, gets up, throws, and got him. Put a star by that one. Heck of a play by the second baseman. He was shading him a bit toward the hole, still had to range a long way to his left. He dove
Up to the plate,
and then able to get up and throw him out.
Dalton Reeves.
2 down. Now Dalton Reeves, another left-handed batter. Takes an off-speed pitch for a strike. He had 4 RBIs coming into game 1. He had 5 runs batted in game 1. Giving him 9 on the season. Hit his first home run of the year, a 3-run shot. Had a 4-hit game, the only 4 hits he's had in this series. Left-handed batting DH, he takes strike 2, and he's behind now, no balls and 2 strikes. Stringer winds, and it's 0-2 pitch plateward. Fastball up. Holding it 1-2. Stringer trying to put him away here and pitch a perfect second inning, and he does. A backdoor breaking ball in the outside corner, strike 3. Reeves didn't like it a little bit, and he let Denver Dangerfield know, but he heads back to the dugout, bat in hand. 3 strikeouts now for Stringer. Inning is over. 3 up and 3 down. And off to the bottom of the second we go. It's 1-0 North Greenville.
Express yourself. You don't never need help from nobody else. All you got to do now, express yourself. Whatever you do,
Attention fans, leading off for your Crusaders, the third baseman, number 5, Pat Monteith.
Pat Monteith leads it off here in the bottom of the second inning. Bottom third of the order for North Greenville. Monteith getting the start at third base. Hitting .250 on the season with a run batted in. He takes ball 1 low from Chase had when they had him on the ropes in the first inning. A triple and 3 straight singles, drove in a run and loaded the bases. But that's all the Crusaders could get when Kloop flied to right and Tariq Bacon threw out Ethan Stringer trying to tag and score from third. Here's a fly ball back into right field, twisting away from Bacon. That's going to get by him, take one hop and bounce over the wall. And that's an opposite field leadoff double for Pat Monteith.
Come on, Josh. Go. Jackson.
And that's his first extra base hit of the season, his second hit of the year. He was 1 for 4 coming in.
Now batting for the Crusaders.
Now Jax Cash.
Number 8, Jax Cash.
Cash hitting .429 in limited duty with a couple of runs batted in. Chance to drive in a run here. At the very least, he's got to get him over to third base. Runner at second, nobody out. Try to hit a ground ball to the right side. Unless you get a pitch you can handle somewhere. Takes a breaking ball in the dirt, ball 1. Trying to add to a 1-0 lead here in the second inning. That breaking ball misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Again, the email address, if you'd like to drop us a line, we'd love to hear from you. TheDanScottShow@gmail.com. TheDanScottShow@gmail.com. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Low ball 3. If you're an Erskine fan, we would love to hear from you as well. Like to check out where you're from. Make as interactive a broadcast as we can. Here's a 3-0 pitch to Jax Cash. And the breaking ball misses outside, ball 4, and the first 2 have reached here in the bottom of the second inning.
Yeah. Whoa. Hold on. Walk it like I'm talking. Walk it.
Already some action in the Erskine bullpen. A right-hander beginning to loosen down there.
Now batting the center fielder.
Now Josh Center will bat. He has had a tough start to this 2021 season. He's hitting .095 and has struck out 9 times in his first 21 at-bats. He shows a bunt here, and the breaking ball misses upstairs, ball 1. He's driven in a run. He's a young man who started in center field the previous 3 years, and last season when COVID shut down things, he was leading all of Division II in doubles. The 1-0 pitch shows bunt again, takes it low. 2 balls and no strikes. Getting an opportunity here and know that he's better offensively than he's shown. Chance to deliver a run if he can find a hole somewhere. 2 on, nobody out. Had a good swing at that fastball and found it straight back. 2-1. Infield looking for a double play ground ball. The first baseman, Dion Reynoso, is playing in front of the runner, a couple of steps in on the grass. Brother Levon a step behind the bag at third. The 2-1. He squares to bunt, and he pushes it third base side. That is a dandy. He's going to let it roll, and it's going to turn foul. And that's a shame. Nothing that Reynoso could do with that. Only let it go foul, and that's what it did. 2-2 the count. Monteith out at second. He doubled, leading off the inning. Cash at first. He walked. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball hit in the air, right center field. Going back is Becerra. Still going. He's not going to get it. It's one hopping up against the wall. That's going to score 1 run. It's going to score 2 runs. No, check that. It only scored 1. Monteith, they had to wait to see if the runner or if the ball was going to be caught out in deep right center field. And forgive me, I got confused. Garrick Octavio was right where he should have been, telling the runner to slide, and I had looked up and thought that the runner had scored. But that's a double for center, his 2nd run batted in of the season. They're at 2nd and 3rd. Mark Crocco has gone out to the mound. And let's see if he's going to make a pitching change. Hasn't pointed that way yet. Chase Hadwin has given up 6 hits and 2 runs in an inning and a third, and now the call to the bullpen has gone down. So we've got a break in the action. Hadwin's day is done after an inning plus. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back in just a moment.
Pretty smart, but you can be right down to the heart. You think you're a genius, you drive me up the wall. You're original, know it all. Okay, so you're a rocket scientist. That don't impress me much. So you got the brains that have it, got the touch. Now don't get me wrong, yeah, I think you're alright. You'll never beat me on the
New pitcher for Erskine is a young man we saw in Game 1 this evening. The submarining right-hander Parker Castle, freshman from Easley. In Game 1, he went an inning, allowed a hit and 2 runs, struck out 1, hit a batter.
Just in case.
Starter Chase Hadwin goes an inning plus 6 hits, 2 runs so far, both earned, 1 walk and no strikeouts, and the 2 runners on his responsibility.
Second baseman, number 1, Garrick Octavio.
Garrick Octavio will come to the plate with runners at 2nd and 3rd, and nobody out here in the inning. Double, walk, double to produce a run. 2-0 North Greenville, and now here's Octavio. Tripled leading off the North Greenville first inning and scored. And he swings and he loops one out into shallow center field that'll hang up long enough for Becerra to come on and make the play. No chance for Jax Cash to tag. And there's 1 out. That breaking ball really got in on Octavio's hands, first pitch swinging, and
stepping up to the plate.
it's an easy out, 1 down. Now Ethan Stringer, who's singled to drive in a run in the first inning. Had a run in, bases loaded, and nobody out in the first inning, and could not push another run across. Foul out of play on the first pitch, a breaking ball. Infield is playing back. They'll give up a run here in exchange for an out, try to stay out of a big inning. Stringer looking for a hole somewhere, trying to drive in multiple runs here. And he swings at a pitch up in his eyes, and disgusted with himself as he walks away, drops the bat, picks it back up. He's going to adjust the batting gloves now. He's in a no-ball, 2-strike hole. Cash at 3rd, Center at 2nd. One down, a run in, 2-0 Crusaders. 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, line down the right field line, Bacon into foul territory, and it's a fair ball. It drops in. That's going to score a run, and that's all. Right on the line, that ball dropped. That'll be a double for Stringer, but because the runners had to hold up, even though it was a double, center can only advance as far as third. Cash scored from third to make it a 3-0 game. It has been a weird start offensively in this second game for North Greenville. Now John Michael Fail, who's singled and Ryan Brown, the third base coach, had no choice but to hold up Josh Center. He had to wait to see if that ball was going to be caught or not, and then knowing the arm that Tariq Bacon has in right field, he wisely stopped him. So despite the fact that he was at second base, did not score on a double. Ball one to Fail. 3-0 Crusaders. Second and third, still just one out. And a breaking ball down and away. That run charged to the starter Hadwin. And the runner at third, Josh Center, also belongs to him. One out. Bottom of the second, 3-0 North Greenville. 2 balls, no strikes. Castle with the pause and the pitch. And there's a rocket into left center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. That'll score one run as center comes in from third. Stopping at third is Ethan Stringer. Fail is 2 for 2. It's a 3-run inning, and it's a 4-0 North Greenville lead.
Next up to the plate, the designated hitter, number 20, Brady West.
Now Brady West, who had a base hit in the first inning. His hit loaded the bases and then set the stage for Kloop's fly ball to right that turned into a double play. And I think his walk-up song is rather appropriate for Landon Powell's team because we have seen already in this doubleheader the good, the bad, and the ugly. There's a foul off to the left, out of play.
Keep your head on it. Let's go. Get that run in.
Again, the infield playing back except for the first baseman, Diane Reynoso, holding on the runner. Pitch in the dirt and a good block by Viz Carando, the catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on the corner. Still just 1 out in the inning. 3 runs in. It's 4-0 Crusaders. And there's ball 2. 2-1.
Track it in, Brady. Head tall.
Here's a line drive, base hit into right field. Scoring from third is Stringer. It's a 4-run inning, and it's a 5-1 lead. Stopping at second is Fail. By the way, you can close the book now on Hadwin.
Number 39.
An inning plus, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk, and no strikeouts. Still just 1 out in the inning. Runners at first and second, and here's Marek Kloop. Hit that fly ball to right that turned into the double play in the first inning, and he takes Castle's pitch upstairs for a ball.
Middle. Get extended, Captain Barrel. Let's go. Do some damage.
Right-handed batter waving the bat around, now waiting as Castle sights the sign, checks the runner at second, and delivers, and that breaking ball got the inside corner. I'll say hello to Zach Taglieri's mom and dad, checking in from Florida. Good to hear from you guys. The Dan Scott Show at gmail.com. 1-1 pitch on the outside corner. Actually, it was off the corner, 2-1. So Kloop ahead in the count now. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch. Breaking ball, and it's grounded to third. Reynoso steps on the bag for one. His throw low, but dug out by his brother, Deon Reynoso. And that's a 5-3 double play. Second double play hit into by Marek Kloop. And the inning is over. Fell out 5 unassisted for the second out. But 4 runs in the inning on 5 hits. No errors and a runner left. And after 2,
Attention fans.
North Greenville on top.
NGU cares
5-0.
Your health. Keeping in accordance with school policy, we ask that you have your mask on at all times and remain socially distant whenever possible. Thank you.
With a 5-run lead now as we move on to the top of the 3rd inning. And I believe a couple of times I referred to him as Ethan Stringer, which would be a heck of a job by Stringer to pitch from left field, but it's Ethan Garner. Thank you, Mr. Fail. He'll face the bottom third of the Erskine batting order here in the top of the 3rd inning. Bacon, Bacino, and Vizcarrondo.
The right fielder, number 1.
Tariq Bacon. 2 for 3 with a walk in game 1, and both of those hits were home runs. A 2-run shot in the 2nd, a solo shot in the 7th. Takes a strike here from Garner. In this series, 4 hits in 8 official plate appearances, and 3 of the 4 hits have been home runs. Pops this one out into shallow center field. Octavia, the second baseman, going out, waving off everybody, and in shallow right center ends up making the catch, and there's one down. Six in a row retired by Ethan Garner. And now here's Cal Bacino.
That'll bring up to the plate the second baseman, number 4, Cal Bacino.
Had a bunt single and was on via a walk. In the first game tonight, has had 2 hits in the series. Right-handed batter, and Garner's pitch is down and away, ball 1. Five nothing. North Greenville on top. Ground ball off the glove of the diving third baseman. Ricochets out to short, and Angeli's throw is late. Well, the third baseman, Monteith, was drawn in. He stretched off to his left. It ricocheted off his glove, and sweeping in was Angeli with the bare hand. His throw was not in time. That'll be an infield single for Bocino. Their second hit of the game, and here is Xavier Vizcarrondo, left-handed batting catcher. First time we've seen him in this double. This is 8th start, and now their 12th game. Left-handed batter takes a strike, hitting .269. He's homered. No, he's not homered. He's driven in 1 run. Garner with the pause and the 0-1. And it's popped down into shallow center again. This time the shortstop, Angeli, getting out, and he'll make the catch. And they're 2 down. So with 2 away and Bocino still at first base, here's
Next to that, the
Corey Forster, the
number 5,
shortstop.
Cody Forster.
Cody Forster had a base hit leading off the game and then was called out on a stolen base attempt when batter interference was ruled when Levan Reynoso struck out. Garner with a long look in, and he'll turn and throw to first, and that was very, very close. He'd thrown over once before. That one, though, was your prototypical bang-bang play. Now, readies for the first pitch to Forster, and it's a fly ball into shallow left field, coming on his stringer, and he'll put it away, and the inning is over. They get a hit, strand a runner, and in the middle of the third, it remains a 5-0 North Greenville lead.
Just get you where you are, step to the beat of my heart. I don't need a whole lot to be right. I gotta give you the world, or we can share mine. Oh, I won't be the first one to do all this teacher. Baby, listen. I don't need too much, just somebody to love. I don't need nothing else. I promise, girl, I swear, I just need somebody to love. Somebody, I need somebody. I need somebody, I need somebody. Every day, I bring the sun around, I sweep away the clouds, sound from me.
Attention fans.
Bottom of the third, Doug Angeli, the only man who did not hit in the 4-run second inning, will lead it off. 6, 7, and 8, Angeli, Monteith, and Cash. The trio due up. Angeli shows bunt, and he does back toward the mound, fielded on a hop by Castle, and his throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and that'll be a throwing error on the pitcher, Castle.
Now batting.
He got off the mound in plenty of time.
Doug Angeli.
I've been staring at
Now Pat Monteith, who doubled leading off the last inning and scored the first of the 4 runs. And he hits it back through the middle, picked by Forster at short, but his backhanded flip was wide of the bag. The barehanded try by Bocino came up empty, and everybody is safe. Tell you what, Forster has made some really, really slick plays at shortstop for Erskine today. He could probably rule that either way. Can see giving him an infield hit. I can also see giving him an error because the flip was wide, but I think you have to factor in degree of difficulty there. They're going to call that an infield single, and I got no argument with that. So 2 on with nobody out for Jax Cash, who walked and scored in the last inning, and he bunts down the third base line. That is a good one, and no play anywhere. That'll be a base hit. Caught Reynoso napping a bit. By the time he came in and gloved it, he had no throw anywhere, and the bases are loaded with nobody out. So a bunt that goes for an error, An infield single and a bunt single has loaded the bases for Josh Center,
The center fielder.
and he had an RBI double his first time up.
You don't know how you met me.
11 hits already for North Greenville. Nobody out here in the third inning. Bases are loaded. Castle's first pitch is a breaking ball in the inside corner of strike. Have not had the big bases clearing hit, though. It's been station to station. There have been a couple of times where base hits with runners at second and third only produced one run. One of them was a double because of where the ball was placed. Swinging a foul. It's no balls and 2 strikes. It's been an odd start offensively to this game, and yet it's still 5-0 Crusaders, but quite honestly, it could be significantly larger than that. No balls and 2 strikes to center. Parker Castle steps off, now back on, leaning in for the sign, right arm dangling down by his knees. Now he comes set, and the 0-2 is upstairs. Ball and 2 strikes. Good to see my buddy Alan Ellis running the camera behind home plate today. The 1-2. Inside, 2-2. Alan is a regular on all of our broadcast stuff over at Furman. Had a day off today, and what better to do on your day off than come to the ballpark and watch 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Break-even pitch. And a ground ball towards Fortner at short. He'll underhand to second for 1, and that's all they're going to get. Ball was dropped by the second baseman, Bocchino, but he was trying to take it out of his glove. That'll be a fielder's choice ground ball and an RBI for center, scoring Angeli from third to make it 6-0. Monteith moves up to third, and Cash is out at second base, 6-4 on the force for the first out of the inning.
Number 1, Garrett Octavio.
Now back to the top of the order for Garrett Octavio. He was the first batter Parker Castle faced in the last inning, got him to fly out to shallow center on the first pitch he saw. Left-handed batter squares and shows bunt and pitches way outside, ball 1. Runners on the corners. 1 out here in the bottom of the third inning, 6-0 Crusaders, and looking to add more. The 1-0. Breaking ball. It tried to come in the back door, and it stayed outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here, Landon Powell maybe from the third base dugout. Telling him to split a gap somewhere. Castle's 2-0. And it's on the outside corner of strike, 2-1. Ethan Stringer on deck. The 2-1. And lined into left field, that's going to drop for a base hit. Trotting in from third and scoring is Monteith to make it a 7-0 Crusader lead. Stopping at second is Josh Center, and for Garrett Octavio, his second hit of the game, and now 5 RBIs on the season.
Stepping up to the plate, the left fielder, number 4, Ethan Stringer.
Now Ethan Stringer, who has singled to drive in a run and doubled to drive in a run, and scored in the second inning. 2 on, still just 1 out in the inning. Action continuing in the Erskine bullpen in the first pitch. Buzzed him under the chin with a fastball, 1 ball and no strikes. One run in the first, 4 in the second, 2 so far here in the third for the Crusaders, trying to gain a split in the doubleheader and the series. The breaking ball stays inside. 2 balls and no strikes. John Michael Fail on deck. Now time called as Stringer steps out for a moment. Two and 0. And the pitch. That breaking ball caught the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike to Ethan Stringer. Castle checks the runner at second, delivers, and he tried to bunt at it and missed, and it's 2 and 2. They've had some success with the bunt in this inning. Trying to drop that one down the third baseline and came up empty on it. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 1 out. Runners go, and the pitch is swung on and fouled straight back. So they start him up on the 2-2 pitch. Stringer got one to his liking, but could just foul it back. So they'll do it all over again. Now time called. Now back and ready. Break-even pitch again, and it's outside. Three balls and 2 strikes. See if the runners are moving here with 1 out on a payoff pitch. Now ready as Castle. Runners don't go, and it's a big bounding ball towards second. Charging and making the play as he went into a skid was Bocino, and he throws out Stringer as both runners move up. Center to third, Octavio to second. Boy, Bocino, a big old hang with him there, and he was able to make the play.
Now batting for your
2 down.
Crusaders, the first baseman, number 13, John Michael Fail.
Now John Michael Fail, who is 2 for 2 with an RBI.
Got turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of the town.
So base hit now could conceivably drive in 2 more. And it's pop foul out beyond first. Reynoso over, and it will... Boy, he misplayed it. He went all the way over to the fence, and then the ball came back in, and he couldn't get back to get it. So let's see if that will come back to haunt young Parker Castle. Had a chance to get out of the inning with no further damage there, but Diane Reynoso could not make the play, and now Fail gets new life with a count of no balls and a strike. Pitch. And a line drive base hit in left field. That's going to score 1. It's going to score Octavio, and it does indeed come back to haunt the young right-hander. A 2-run single by John Michael Fail, and it's 9-0 Crusaders. And that's the first hit in all of these 13 hits and 9 runs that has driven in more than 1 run.
Now batting the designated hitter.
Now Brady
20,
West
Brady
will
West.
hit. West is 2 for 2. Both singles. 8th man to bat in the inning. And he takes a breaking ball below the knees, ball 1.
On the barrel.
Those 2 runs, by the way, are unearned. There's a pitch that gets off of the glove of the catcher and rolls back behind him toward the third base dugout. That'll allow the runner to move up. That'll be scored a wild pitch. Only 1 of the runs scored in this inning will end up being an earned run. But that's a little consolation to anybody in the Erskine dugout right now. 2 balls and no strikes to Brady West with a runner now in second and 2 out. Infield and the outfield really playing the left-handed batter to pull. The 2-0. And he hits it in the air. Deep center field. On the run is Bochera to the warning track, to the wall, and it is gone. 2-run home run for Brady West, his 5th of the season. It is 11-0 Crusaders. That ball had a bit of a slice to it. It ended up bending toward left center a bit, but it didn't matter.
Number 39,
It had plenty on it. RBIs number 13 and 14 for West. It's 11-0 Crusaders. And now here's Marek Kloop. And through no fault of his own, he has accounted for 4 outs in 2 at-bats. A fly ball double play and then a ground ball double play. I guess some fault of his own. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball. 9th man to hit in the inning. That pitch is upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Right-handed batter waiting as Castle delivers. And that's low and inside, ball 3. 3-0. Castle's been charged with 7 runs, but only 2 of them earned since coming on. Swinging 3-0, Kloop pops it up. Foul behind the plate, room for the catcher, Vizcarrando, and he makes the catch, and the inning is over. But 6 more runs cross the plate, and after 3, it's 11-0 North Greenville. Stay with us.
Knew that you'd be the one to work while they all play. You lay awake at night and scheme of all the things that you would change, but it was just a dream.
Leading off for the Flying Fleet, number 28, the 3rd
3 inning totals for North Greenville, 11 runs, 14 hits, and no errors. For Erskine, no runs, 2 hits, and 1 error. Ivan Reynoso will lead it off, then Drew Yanesta and Dayon Reynoso, 2, 3, and 4, against Ethan Garner. And the first pitch is taken on the outside corner, a strike. Reynoso struck out swinging in the first inning and then was called for batter interference as Cody Fortner was trying to steal second base. Fortner was called out. Only had 1 other base runner since. Fly ball down the right field line. Foul, long run for Kloop, and he's not going to get there. Crossed into foul territory, went into a slide, but came up just a little short. No balls and 2 strikes. Reynoso, if you weren't with us in the first game, homered twice and just missed a third one. In his second at bat, he drove Stringer, who was then in center field, all the way to the base of the wall. There's strike 3 swinging, and he was late on a fastball away. And he's down on strikes for the second time. 1 out.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
That's 4 strikeouts for Ethan Garner.
Now batting the left fielder, number 23, Drew Ynesta.
He only struck out 2 times all season long before he struck out in his final at bat in the game 1, and now both times up so far here in game 2 this afternoon into this evening. Strike 1 to Drew Ynesta. Flied to left his first time up. Right-handed batter, and he swings through a Garner fastball, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Garner being very methodical, gets the ball back, doesn't hurry, but doesn't take too long either. Gets the sign and is ready with the 0-2. And that one's high and away. He's kept his pitch count down here in the 4th inning. That is just pitch number 41. His 1-2 to Ynesta. Fly ball to center. Backing on it is Josh Center. He's got it squared away, and there are 2 down.
Stepping up to the plate, the first baseman, number 25.
It's 3 in a row.
Dion Reynoso.
And 10 of the last 11 set down by Ethan Garner. Now Dion Reynoso, who struck out swinging leading off the 2nd inning. Right-handed batter takes a breaking ball from Garner, strike 1. 11-0 North Greenville, second game. They lost the first one 13-9, so going for a doubleheader split and a series split today. Fastball is up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield is back. Second baseman Octavio shitting toward the middle and 5 or 6 feet back on the outfield turf. Here's a long fly ball down the left field line. That ball is going to be misplayed out there by Ethan Stringer. He overran it. It bounced on the warning track. And Dion Reynoso will end up at second base. I'm going to assume they're going to score that a double because I don't think that Stringer made contact with it, but he overran it. Tried to reach back behind him to make the play on the warning track. Could not do it. It has been scored a double. Extend the inning for Armando Becerra. That's the second double of the year for Dion Reynoso. And now the left-handed batting Becerra, who grounded out his first time up. Lines it, diving catch by the shortstop. Angeli, inning is over, and he has been robbed, Becerra has, for the second straight time. Octavio got him in the second inning, and Angeli diving to his left, spears his line drive here to end the 4th. Put a star by that one. They get a hit, strand a runner, middle of the 4th, 11-0 North Greenville.
I've always been the one to say the first goodbye. Had to love and lose 100,000,000 times. Had to get it wrong to know just what I like. Now I'm falling. You say my name like I have never heard before. I'm indecisive, but this time I know for sure. I hope I'm not the only one that feels it all. Are you falling? Center of attention, you know hello. I know that was the end of it all. I should have stayed. 'Cause now that I'm here, am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart? Oh no, was it better? But when you said hello, I know that was the end of it all. I should have stayed. 'Cause now that I'm here, am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart?
New pitcher as we move to the bottom of the fourth inning. Erskine going to the bullpen again. This time bringing on right-hander Weston Curley, a 6'3", 240-pound junior from Hickory, North Carolina, by way of Rockingham Community College. Curley making just his second appearance of the season. No record, a 0 earned run average. 2 innings, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. The sum total of his season's work so far. Parker Castle, it was not a very pleasant outing for him. It's Doug Angeli, who led off the last inning, reaching on an error, leads off this one and takes ball 1. Castle, 2 innings, 8 hits, 7 runs, 2 earned runs, no walks or strikeouts. 2 balls and no strikes from Curley. Angeli is 0 for 2, but again reached on an error and scored a run. "11-0 Crusaders here in the bottom of the fourth inning." Bat handle pop out behind first. Reynoso got back and made the play. Did a nice job on a ball that was hit almost directly over his head, trying to get back there, and finally ran it down and pulled it in, 1 away.
Now batting the third baseman, number 5, Pat Monteith.
Now Pat Monteith, who's 2 for 2, getting the start here today. 1 hit coming in on the season. Has doubled, had an infield hit, and scored 2 runs. Takes a breaking ball from Curley for strike 1. Crusaders got a run in the first, 4 in the second, 6 more in the third. They lead at 11-0. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, threw a fastball by him. No balls and 2 strikes. Right-hander winds and delivers, and he bounced that one up there, 1-2. Jack's Cash on deck. Anybody gets on, Josh Center will swing the bat. Ball and 2 strikes. Right-hander bringing it plateward, and he misses inside, 2-2. Now the break even. Low ball 3. So after being behind in the count, no balls and 2 strikes, Monteith has battled his way back to a full count. Say hello to my buddy Jim Lazaro, who I believe is dialing us in here for a little while tonight. Payoff pitch, and he got a piece of it and chopped it foul at the plate, rolling up the first base line. Holding it 3-2, 1 out deep into the bottom of the fourth inning. It's 45 degrees when we threw first pitch for game 2. There's absolutely 0 wind right now. Again, the payoff pitch. Big breaking ball that missed a little bit up and in. So ball 4, Monteith on for the 3rd straight time. And now Jack's Cash, who has walked and scored and had a bunt single in 2 times up.
Now batting for your Crusaders, the catcher, number 8, Jack Cash.
Cash taking his time getting into the box now. Finally settling in there. Curley ready to go to work on him. From the stretch for the first time, and fastball misses low, ball 1.
Lead that thing, hey, let's go!
And breaking ball misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Runner goes, breaking ball's taken low, throw down is not in time, and it's into center field, but Monteith went in head first, was slow to get up. Didn't locate the ball, so he will stay at second base. Somewhere along the line, they have made a scoring change and charged someone for North Greenville with an error, and I'm wondering if it's not Stringer out in left field in the last inning on that double by Reynoso. 3-1 the count. See if we can find that out. Strike 2 called on the outside corner. Yep, they have gone back and they have changed that to an error. So take a double away from Dion Reynoso and give Stringer his first error of the season out in left field. It was a ball that he overran. There's a ground ball foul just outside of third. Just foul down the third baseline. And I didn't think from here, anyway, that he made contact with it, but he clearly misplayed the ball and overran it. So they've changed that to an error after initially it was scored a hit. But obviously it did no damage. Got out of the inning on the fine play by Doug Angeli on the line drive off the bat of Becerra. And now there is ball 4 to Jax Cash. So back-to-back 1-out walks issued by Weston Curley. And here's Josh Center, the number 9 hitter.
Now batting the center fielder, number 19, Josh Center.
Center has driven in 2 runs. RBI double, scored a run in the second. RBI fielder's choice ground ball and scored in the last inning. And he's swinging at the first pitch here, and he fouls it off to the right out of play. Trying to add to an 11-0 lead here in the fourth. Two on, 1 out. Fastball low and away. More action down in the Erskine bullpen. Right-hander with the pause and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled off of a breaking ball down and away, and it's 1-2.
Come on, Josh, you got it, buddy. Put it in play, bud.
Curley checks the runner at second. Now his 1-2 pitch on the way to center. And a ground ball to the right side, picked up by Bocino, on to second for 1, and the return to first in time. That is a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. Third double play hit into by North Greenville, and the inning is over. No runs in the inning, no hits, 1 runner left. And after 4 complete, it remains 11-0 Crusaders. I'm not trying to be your part-time lover. Sign me up for that full-time, I'm yours. All yours. So what a man gotta do? What a man gotta do to be totally locked up by you? What a man gotta say? What a man gotta pray to be your last good night and your first good day? So what a man gotta do?
gonna be wasting time on stupid people and cheap lines, I'm sure. So I gave $1 million just to go to grab me by the gun and knock on these doors. I'm not trying to be a part-time lover. Sign me up for that full-time, I'm yours.
Top of the fifth.
I'm yours. Ooh,
We
what a man gotta do
welcome you back to
to be totally like
Ray and B. Dillard Field here at
what a man
North Greenville University.
what a man gotta bring
I'm Dan Scott.
to be
It is 11-0 Crusaders as we play here in the top of the fifth inning.
Leading off
Ethan
for
Stringer has
Erskine,
allowed,
the
or Ethan
designated
Garner
hitter,
rather,
number 41,
has allowed just 2
Reeves.
hits, has struck out 4, and hasn't walked a batter through the first 4 innings. Gets 6, 7, and 8. Reeves, Bacon, and Bocino for the Flying Fleet. And the first pitch to Dalton Reeves is swung on and fouled out of here down the left field side. The 0-1. Way outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is Landon Powell's 7th year at North Greenville. Ethan Garner has been here for the last 6 of them, counting this one. Chopper foul down beyond first. Missed a season with Tommy John surgery and taking advantage of the COVID red shirt, if you will. Coming back for a 6th year and pitching well here this evening. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bringing it. Breaking ball in the dirt. Two balls and 2 strikes. Right-hander winds and delivers. Breaking ball, strike 3 called, and Reeves knew it. Dropped it on the outside corner. Reeves offered no protest at all. He just turned and headed back to the first base dugout. 1 away, 5 strikeouts for Garner. Now, Tariq Bacon is due up, but he's going to be taken down. And a pinch hitter coming to the plate. A left-handed batter. And taking a strike is Gregory Sanders, sophomore from Charleston, Bishop England High School product. Swings and pops it up down the first baseline. Coming down is Fail in fair territory. He makes the play. And they're 2 away.
Next up for Erskine, the second baseman, number 4, Cal Bocino.
Cal Bocino now had an infield hit his first time up. First pitch from Garner on the way, and it's a breaking ball, strike 1. 2 outs deep into the 5th inning. That was just a 54 pitch for Ethan Garner. He has been very, very pitch efficient in this one. Strike on the outside corner. It's 0-2, and a team that had 13 runs and 17 hits in Game 1 through 4 2/3 innings has been checked on no runs and 2 hits here so far in Game 2. The 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, and he just got a piece and fouled it back. Holding it 0-2, 11-0 Crusaders leading Erskine. Top of the 5th inning. Garner's 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 swinging. Fastball up in his eyes. And the inning is over. 6 strikeouts for Garner. He sets him down in order for the second time in the game. And halfway through the nightcap, it's 11-0 North Greenville. Top of the 5th, and another new pitcher on for Erskine College. It is freshman right-hander Grayson Barger, 6'2", 200-pounder from Matthews, North Carolina. Barger making his 3rd appearance, no record, and a 23.14 earned run average. 2 in the 3rd inning, 6 hits, 8 runs, 6 earned. Has struck out 3 and walked 4, and opponents hitting .545 against him. Top of the order facing the right-hander, who will work from the stretch full-time. And the first pitch is down and in a ball. Garrick Octavio is 2 for 3, has scored twice and driven in a run. One of the hits a triple. Just checking with Allen, the baseball SID here, about the conference rule on using the mercy rule after 7 innings, and the reply comes back, they do not. 1 ball, 1 strike to Garrick Octavio. 11-0 Crusaders here in the bottom of the 5th. Fly ball to center. Routine out there for Becerra, who puts it away, and there's 1 out. Now Ethan Stringer, who's 2 for 3, a double, a single, 2 runs batted in, giving him 8 total on the season. Doubleheader with Shawan on Friday will begin a 4-game series for Landon Powell's club. 2 o'clock start in Game 1. And we'll have the broadcast for you beginning about 10 minutes prior to first pitch. Link, as always, available on the North Greenville schedule portion of the website. Barger ready to go to work on Stringer, and first pitch is a breaking ball that misses down and in, ball 1.
Middle right here, split a gap. Go. Go, Barger.
1 ball and no strikes to the right-handed batting Ethan Stringer. Pitch. And that one's in the dirt and skips through. 2-0. Denver Dangerfield, the home plate umpire, showing a pretty good arm on that delivery of a new baseball back to Grayson Barger. Breaking ball high, ball 3. I wonder if he has his grandfather's sense of humor. We're told that he is the grandson of the late comic Rodney Dangerfield. There's a strike. Of course, Rodney Dangerfield's shtick was don't get no respect at all, and his grandson has gone into a profession where sometimes it's hard to get respect. 3 balls and a strike. And it's low and away, ball 4. Stringer's on for the 3rd time in 5 innings. And now John Michael Fail, who is 3 for 3, has driven in 3 runs, given him 17 RBIs on the season.
Now batting the first baseman, number 13, John Michael Fail.
Came in at 385, and that average has obviously gone up exponentially. First pitch to him is swung on and fouled out of play down the right field line. Kind of an inside-out swing on a breaking ball that backed up a little bit. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 had breaking balls on the outside corner. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Fail behind, 0-2. Barger pitching. And a fly ball back into center field. Becerra getting back. He's got a beat on it, and a couple steps shy of the warning track. He makes the catch. And they're 2 down.
Go, Brady. Get one hard.
Now Brady West, a pair of singles, and last time up, a 2-run home run.
Crusaders, the designated hitter, number 20, Brady West.
And a home run, he smoked out of here to center field. Runner at first goes, big breaking ball taken for a strike, and no chance. The throw way late as Ethan Stringer slides in easily with the stolen base. He's in scoring position with 2 out now.
Watch that work out.
No balls and a strike. Pitch. And that's a little bit low. One and one.
Yeah, done.
Barger with the pause and the pitch, and he misses low and away.
Here it comes. Be on time.
2 balls and a strike to Brady West. Marek Kloop waiting on deck. Runner at second, 2 down. 11-0. North Greenville on top, and there's a breaking ball for a strike. It's 2-2. And the break-even pitch from the freshman to the senior. Nope, the shortstop breaks in behind. He ignores him and pitches anyway, and it's lifted down the right field line. That's going to drop for a base hit. Kicks toward the line, picked up out there and delivered back to the infield, but not before West gets into second with an RBI double as Stringer scores to make it 12-0. It's a 4-hit, 4 RBI game for Brady West, and he is now a triple shy of the cycle.
Stepping up to the plate, the right fielder, number 39, Marek Kluk.
Incidentally, Sanders, who pinch hit in the last inning, stayed in to play right field. Here's Marek Kluk, who has flown into a double play, grounded into a double play, and popped out foul to the catcher. So every member of this lineup has been on base in this game except for Kluk. Angeli, the on-deck hitter, reached on an error. He's 0 for 3, but did get on base. The 1-0. Fastball outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch. There's one on the inside corner. Two and one. And Kluk swings through a changeup. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And they just called a balk on Grayson Barger, and that'll move Brady West up to third base.
Come on, Mark.
So 2-2 on Kluk with a runner at third now and 2 outs. Barger pitching, and a line drive, base hit into center field. Got it off the end of the bat, but had enough to sneak it through. Scoring from third is West. And it's a 13-0 North Greenville lead. It's RBI number 10 for Marek Kluk. And he's going to be taken down. We're going to get a pinch runner over at first base.
The shortstop, number 7, Doug Angeli.
Looks like Tristan Hudson, if my eyes aren't deceiving me. Can't tell if that's a number 3. And it can't be 8 because Jax Cash is in the game. He wears number 8. So we're going to go, for the time being anyway, with number 3. Tristan Hudson as the pinch runner. There's a strike to Angeli, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. It is Hudson. It's a Salem, South Carolina product, and redshirt junior who came into this program from West Virginia University. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 13-0 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. North Greenville trying to gain a split of the doubleheader and the series. 1-2 pitch. Down and away from Barger. 2 runs have scored in the inning. Barger already the 4th pitcher that they have used. And that's outside, 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes. Runner goes, and it's fouled out of play down the right field side. So do the payoff all over again. Runner goes again, and it's chopped foul at the plate. And again, the runner goes, and that's ball 4 upstairs. Second walk of the inning for Barger. And that'll extend things for Pat Monteith, getting the start today, a rare start for him, and he is taking advantage of it in the second game of this doubleheader. 2 for 2 with a walk, a double. He scored 2 runs. And he went too far, tried to hold up, but couldn't strike one. Right-handed batter, 2 on, 2 out. That one stayed a little bit high, breaking ball. On 1 pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. One and 2 the count on Monteith. 2 runs in, 13-0 Crusaders. That pitch misses down and away, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out in the pitch, and there's ball 3 outside. So his run at full with 2 outs, the runners will be going. Hudson, the pinch runner from second, Angeli from first. They're off. Payoff pitch is popped up. Out into shallow right field, backing out is Bocino, the second baseman, to put it away, and the inning is over. But 2 more runs cross for the Crusaders. On 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. Through 5, 13-0 North Greenville.
Leading off for Erskine, the catcher, number 12, Xander Vizcarrando.
Defensive changes for North Greenville as Xavier Vizcarrando steps in to lead off the inning against Ethan Gardner. Hudson stays in the game and moves to second base. Garrick Octavio moves from second to left, and Stringer moves from left to right. 1 ball, 1 strike on Vizcarrando, who popped out to short his first time up. 13-0. North Greenville leading, top of the 6th inning. And Garner misses inside, 2-1. Wind in the pitch, fouled out of play left side. It's almost time for my bad Skip Carey impersonation, but it's not quite late enough in the ball game yet. Have to wait another couple of innings probably for that one. Breaking ball hung up, but Vizcarrando could only foul it straight back. Holding it 2-2. Cody Forster, the leadoff hitter on deck, and then Levon Reynoso. 13-0 Crusaders. And a foul off to the left and out of play. North Greenville's out. Hit him 16-2. Each team has committed an error. Pitch. Breaking ball, and it's fouled off again. Score could be worse. The Crusaders have hit into 3 double plays in this game. Again, the 2-2 pitch from Garner to Vizcarrando, and it's outside, ball 3. This at-bat is going to throw that pitch count a little bit out of whack. It was 57 through 5. There's ball 4 outside. First walk issued by Ethan Garner. And it comes to the number 9 hitter, Xander Vizcarrando, leading off the top of the 6th inning. And now it's Cody Forster, who was singled and flied to left at 2 times up.
5, Cody Forster. Right-handed batter is Forster. And the first pitch to him is a breaking ball that misses outside, ball 1. Forster has 3 hits in the series. One of them a solo home run he hit in the 7th inning of Game 1 today. The 1-0. Down and away. 2 balls and no strikes. So the Crusaders hold on to win this one, up 13-0 in the 6th. They should. As mentioned, they'll gain a split in the doubleheader and the 4-game series. Strike called on the inside corner, 2-1. Would push their conference record to 6-2 and the overall record to 8-3. Erskine would fall to 4-2 in the league and back to 500 overall. It's 6 up and 6 down. 2-1 pitch. And inside and off the mid of the catcher, Cash, to the backstop. That's probably going to be a passed ball, I would think. Oh, nope, they called that a wild pitch. Looked like Cash just missed it. But 3-1, runner moved up to second base. That's Vizcarrando. Three balls and a strike. And strike 2 called, a good fastball. Got the outside corner. It's running full at 3-2. First time in this game that Erskine has had a runner as far as second base. Payoff pitch. And a flare, shallow right. Coming on, though, is Stringer. Had him played perfectly, making the catch, and there's one down.
Stepping up to the plate, the third baseman, number 28, Levon Reynoso.
So Levon Reynoso homered twice in Game 1. He has struck out both times here in Game 2. In fact, go back to his final at bat in Game 1, he struck out 3 consecutive times. That time, however, he reached on a wild pitch. Boy, a good breaking ball that must have been a little bit low, as they cut the heart of the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. One 0 pitch. That breaking ball backed up on him and missed inside. 2-0. First time in the game that Garner has pitched from behind fairly consistently. He's done it to all 3 hitters here in this inning. Here's pitch number 75 for the veteran right-hander. And a little bit low, 3 balls and no strikes. Hadn't walked anybody until he issued the free pass to Xander Vizcarrondo leading off the inning. He's at second now after a wild pitch. Forster has flied to right. 3-0 to Levon Reynoso. And he's swinging 3-0, and he swung through a breaking ball. 3-1. Right-hander comes set, checks the runner at second. The 3-1 pitch is a one-hopper back to the mound. Freezes the runner. Now he'll allow him to just trot on to third as he gets the out. And they are 2 down. Got a 13-0 lead. You just take the sure out. Let the runner advance to third, which Vizcarrondo does. And now with
the left fielder, number 23,
2 down, here is Drew Yanesta, who's 0 for 2. A fly ball to left and a fly ball to center. Swinging a foul off of the mask of the catcher, Cash. No balls and a strike. Trying to strand the runner at third and keep the shutout intact is Ethan Garner here in the 6th inning. And a chopper pulled foul over the head of the runner Vizcarrondo at third base. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Well, sometimes you see this. More often than not, you don't, simply because of the multiple ways you can score a run in the game of baseball. But all 13 runs that North Greenville scored have come as a result of an RBI. Base hit, ground ball, something. 13 runs on 16 hits. It's been productive, and as we mentioned, it could have been worse. There's strike 3 swinging as he chased a fastball up, and the inning is over. So Garner does indeed strand the runner at third. That is the 7th strikeout for the graduate right-hander. No runs, no hits, a runner left. Middle of the sixth, it's still 13-0. North Greenville.
Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I believe every lie that I ever told. Paid for every heart that I ever stole. I played my cards and I didn't fold. But it ain't that hard when you got sold. Somewhere I heard that life is a test. I've been through the worst, but I still get my best. God made my mold different from the rest. Then he broke that mold, so I know I'm blessed. Stand up now and face the sun. Won't hide my tail and turn and run. It's time to do what must be done. Be the king when kingdom come. So you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, man. So you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I got all the answers to your questions. I'll be the teacher, you could be the lesson.
Bottom of the sixth, another inning, another new pitcher for Erskine. This time it's Justin Pacheco. He is a sophomore from Howard Beach, New York via Marist College. He's making his third appearance, second in relief, 0-1 at 1080 earned run average. 5 innings, 5 hits, 6 runs earned, 2 strikeouts, 7 walks, and opponents hitting .263 against him. Also, Jacob White has checked in the game at second base, and we're trying to confirm that that is the only change, and that's straight up. So we'll try and confirm that if we can.
Yes, I am, yes, I am.
Leading off
For the Crusaders, it's Jax Cash, Josh Center, and Garrick Octavio due up here, 8, 9, and 1. Grayson Barger went an inning, 2 hits, 2 runs earned, 2 walks, no strikeouts. So the 5th pitcher of the evening, Justin Pacheco, stepping in, and first pitch is ball 1. Here's a fastball low, 2 balls and no strikes. So Jacob White at second base, and again we're assuming, and you know what happens when you assume, but we're assuming he is straight up in the batting order for Cal Bocino. 2 balls and a strike. Jax Cash has been all 3 times, 2 walks and a bunt single. He's scored a run. And that's high and away, 3-1. Without seeing this young man pitch, you can judge for yourself from the stat line that command has been the issue, with 7 walks and just 2 strikeouts in a grand total of 5 innings. Breaking ball low, ball 4. Denver Dangerfield, the home plate umpire, flinched, but didn't call it, and that's a leadoff walk. 6th walk total now for Erskine pitching.
Up to the plate, the center fielder, number 19, Josh Center.
And now Josh Center, who's getting the start in center field today in Game 2. RBI double and a run scored. RBI ground out, a fielder's choice ground ball and a run scored, and then grounded into a double play his last time up. Takes a strike.
Josh. No, he did not.
There's a ball low. They appeal to see if he went around. He did not. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ground ball to the right side. That is White. Throws to second, and he throws it away, and it's headed out into foul territory down the left field line. And that's going to end up with runners at second and third. Well, Jacob White made the pivot and fired to second base and threw it by Cody Forster, covering at the bag. That'll be a fielder's choice ground ball for center. And Cash comes around to third on a throwing error by the second baseman. And center moves up to second base, so they're at second and third with nobody out.
Octavio, crack something, baby. Crack it.
Here's Garrick Octavio, who is 2 for 4. Led off the first inning for North Greenville with a triple and scored the first run of the game. Later added an RBI single and a run scored in the 5-run third inning, or the 6-run third inning. And time called at the plate. That pitch is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Wind up, or the stretch in the pitch, and it's outside ball 3. Three and 0 to count to Octavio with runners at second and third, nobody out. And there's a fastball right down the pipe for strike 1. Three and 1 on Octavio. Pitch. And he's hacking at it, and he fouls it away. Over the third base dugout, it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Octavio was ahead 3 and 0. Now he's about to see a payoff pitch. And it's chopped over the mound. That is going to be gloved by the second baseman, White. He won't have a play as the run scores to make it a 14-0 game. High bounding ball. White had to range far to his right. He's not going to come close to getting Octavio, who can fly. Cash scored what is at the moment an unearned run. Actually, will always be an unearned run because he should have been out at second base on the force. Octavio gets his second run batted into the game, his third hit, and they're on the corners and still nobody out. Ethan Stringer is due. He's going to be taken down, and Lex Tootin, who started the first game at third base, will come on to pinch hit. Switch hitter batting left-handed. Runner goes, and the pitch is taken. The throw down is not in time. And Octavio with a stolen base. See how well that sits with the Erskine dugout. stealing a base, up 14-0 in the 6th inning. At least used to violate baseball's old unwritten rule book. 2 balls and no strikes to Tootin. Down and in, ball 3. This kid Pacheco's got a pretty good arm. He's got a little zip to his fastball, but doesn't have much in the way of command. He's been behind every hitter. He's walked one. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 3 balls and a strike. 14-0. North Greenville on top. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased a pitch off the plate outside, and the count's full at 3-2. John Michael Thale swinging the bat in the on-deck circle. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. Payoff pitch, and it's grounded to the shortstop, backhanded by Forster. He guns it across to get Tootin. Scoring from third is center, and it's a 15-0 game. Octavio had to stay put. RBI ground out for Tootin. 1 out in the inning, and now John Michael Thale, who is 3 for 4, all singles, 3 runs batted in,
Number 13, John
and a run scored.
Take a minute, just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
First pitch to him is a breaking ball, and it drops in for a strike, 0-1.
Come on, John Mike. Let's go. Be a pro. Be a pro. Let's go, buddy.
The 0-1 pitch. Big breaking ball, and he's hacking at it and fouls it out of here to the right. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 runs in, pitch, and he struck him out swinging. Fastball up and in. He was spinning on it, and there are 2 down. First strikeout for Pacheco. And now Brady West will hit. And he comes to the plate a triple shy of the cycle.
Number 20.
Singled in the first, singled in the second, 2-run homer in the third. RBI double and a run scored in the 5th. So he'll bat with an opportunity here to do something that very few people ever get a chance to do. Breaking ball down low, ball 1. Octavio dancing off the bag, trying to be a distraction out at second base. 15-0. North Greenville leading it. 2 balls and no strikes as he misses outside. Left-handed batter. Waiting at the plate as Pacheco sets and pitches. And a changeup on the outside corner, a strike, 2-1. Outfield giving him some room in the gap in right center field. Here's a 2-1 pitch. Outside, ball 3. So 3-1. I think if, under the circumstances, if this thing is anywhere close to the plate, he's going to be spinning on it. 3 balls and a strike to him with 2 outs. Octavio at second base. The pitch. And he was spinning on a pitch down and in, and he come up empty, and it's 3-2.
Watch the outside.
To take a moment out of the box to unwind himself after that one.
Be on time. Here it comes.
So a payoff pitch coming. Pacheco with the pause, and it's 3-2 to West. And he had a big swing, and he found it straight back.
I'll take that one, bud. Appreciate it. Same thing. Be on time.
Left-handed batter stepping back in and ready to go again as Pacheco comes set, and again the payoff pitch. And it's outside, ball 4. Trying to get him to go after an off-speed pitch. He would not. And now Tristan Hudson will bat for the first time.
I keep the ends out for the tide of time because you're mine. I walk the line.
Hudson has made 2 appearances on the mound. He is also 0 for 2 this season at the plate. Has a save, left-handed batter. And he takes a weak swing at a pitch in the dirt, strike 1.
All right, come on. Lock in here, Tristan. Come on, Huddy. Let's go, baby. Come on, Huddy. Here we go, 3.
Hudson came into this program from West Virginia University. It's a little colder in Morgantown than it is here in Tigerville, although might not be able to tell it on some evenings. There's a looping line drive into right center field for a base hit. Octavio will come around to score. Hudson's going to try to stretch it into a double, and he's safe. How about that? RBI double for Tristan Hudson. That got everybody in the North Greenville dugout up off the bench. First hit, first RBI of the season. Brady West stops at third. It's 16-0 Crusaders.
Crusaders, number 99, Zach Zara.
Now another pinch hitter with Doug Angeli due up. Zach Zara, a freshman from Bethpage, New York, who wears number 99. He'll swing the bat for the first time, left-handed hitter. He's 1 for 2 on the season. So Zach Zara at the plate. Pacheco's first pitch is swung on and hit deep but foul down the left field line. Zara from Plain Edge High School in Bethpage, New York, a 5'11", 170-pound freshman shortstop. So that'll be a straight-up change, replacing Doug Angeli. Here's a ground ball towards short. Forster kicked it. Run scores at 17-0. He was shading up the middle. The ball had some funky spin coming off the end of the bat, but that'll be an error on Cody Forster, and that's not something that you see very often out of that young man.
Up next, the third baseman.
It's 5 errors on the season. He has made some spectacular defensive plays in this game. West scores to make it 17-0, and Hudson moves up to third. So Pat Monteith becomes the 8th man, or the 9th man rather, to bat in the inning. Second time in the game the Crusaders have batted around. Throw to first and the runner back. After losing the first game 13-9, the Crusaders have a 17-0 lead in the 6th inning. And again, there is no 7-inning, 10-run mercy rule in Conference Carolinas. 2-0 pitch is high, 3-0. We are pretty much exactly at the 2.5 hour mark in this game. The 7-inning first game was exactly 3 hours. So we're just about on the same pace. 3-0. There's a strike. It's a right-hander throwing down in the Erskine bullpen. Just kind of playing the role of spectator now, swinging a foul off the catcher, and the count's full at 3-2. So with 2 outs, the runner Zara will be on the move from first base. Three balls and 2 strikes. Pacheco a long look into his catcher, and now Monteith asks for timeout. Payoff with the runner going and a breaking ball down and away, ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And with Jack's Cash due up, who led off the inning, he will come to the plate again. He is 1 for 1 officially, has walked 3 times and scored twice.
Up to bat, the catcher, number 8, Jack Cash.
Been a 4-run inning so far, pushing the lead to 17-0. And the bases are loaded with 2 outs for Cash. First pitch in there for a strike. Cash looking to add to his RBI total of 2 on the season, but he takes a breaking ball in the outside corner. And he's behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Pitch. Lays off a breaking ball outside. One and 2. Young Justin Pacheco. Baptism under fire here, and there's strike 3 swinging, and the inning is over. But they put 4 more runs on the board. There was an error, and 3 runners left. After 6, 17-0. North Greenville. Back in a moment.
Heard the roar of the crowd. He could picture the scene. Put his head to the wall. Then like a distant scream, he heard one guitar. Just blow him away. Small stars every night. And the very next day, wanna beat up 6 in a secondhand store.
6-inning totals for North Greenville. 17 runs on 18 hits, 1 error, and they have stranded 9. For Erskine, no runs, 2 hits, 3 errors, and they have left 3.
First baseman, number 25.
Lex Tootin stays in the game in right field for North Greenville, and on the mound, replacing Ethan Garner, is right-hander Jordan Powell. Powell, a redshirt sophomore, 6'3", 220 pounds, out of Celebration, Florida, via St. Petersburg College. And the first pitch from the right-hander is up and in for a ball. Powell making his second appearance. No record, a 0 earned run average, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. That pitch is high. It looks like there are some other changes, too, so we'll try to get caught up on them as we go along. 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a miss by Dion Reynoso leading it off. Well, Ethan Garner was outstanding. 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs. Only walked 1, struck out 7 through 81 pitches. Changeup had him way out in front, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Top of the 7th inning, 17-0. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball a little bit high. And the count goes full at 3-2. And it's fouled off to the right, out of play. Again, the payoff pitch. That one's hammered deep down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone, but it is not. It hooks foul. Looks like John Michael Fales' night is done because, and again, I'm doing this on the fly without binoculars, but it looks like Monteith has moved across the diamond from third to first. Another fly ball foul down the left field line. And going in at third base is Connor Driscoll, graduate out of Ridgeland, South Carolina. Again, the 3-2 pitch. And it's lined foul and out of play right field side this time. So Connor Driscoll now in at third. And Monteith moves across the diamond to first. Another foul. I left my binoculars and my football broadcast kit coming back from our game in Lexington, Virginia at Furman on Saturday. So I can't get the glasses out to spy and make sure that those are the only changes. Zara stays in at shortstop. We knew that. Ball 4 to Reynoso, and he is the leadoff base runner. Here's Armando Becerra, who is 0 for 2 and has been robbed both times by Octavio when he was at second base, and then by the shortstop Angeli when he was in the game. First pitch in for a strike to the left-handed batter. The 0-1. Breaking ball got away from him. Missed badly outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2 called on the inside corner. Had him jumping away from it, but it cost him a strike. 1-2 on Armando Becerra. And now time called. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball lined into right field. That's going to drop for a base hit just over the outstretched glove of the leaping second baseman Hudson. And the first 2 have reached here in the top of the 7th inning. Didn't hit it hard. Had just enough air under it to get over the leaping Tristan Hudson. And now a pinch hitter, Josiah Clark, will swing the bat in place of the DH Dalton Reeves. It's Clark, a freshman from Bradenton, Florida. 0 for 3 on the season, and he swings and misses at the first pitch. Gregory Sanders on deck. They hit for the second time since pinch hitting back in the 5th inning. Pitched a little bit upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. 17-0. North Greenville leading at top of the 7th inning. On their way to a split of the doubleheader and the 4-game series. Conference series with Erskine. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Dropped the first game today 13-9. But have bounced back in a big way here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. Fastball on the outside corner. 1 down, first strikeout for Jordan Powell. And now Sanders, who popped out to first when he pinch hit back in the 5th inning. Jacob White in the on-deck circle to bat for the first time. Sanders swings and fouls it off. North Greenville has scored in 5 of the 6 innings that they have swung the bat so far. Swing and a miss on a changeup down. 1 in the first, 4 in the second, 6 in the third. Nothing in the 4th, but then 2 in the 5th, 4 in the 6th. Zeros all the way across for Erskine. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. And he hit him. Breaking ball came inside and just got a piece of him as it went by, and that'll load the bases. Dion Reynoso moves on to third, Becerra to second. And now with Sanders at first to load the bases, Jacob White will bat for the first time since coming on defensively. He's 2 for 2 on the season. One of those hits a double. He's driven in a run, right-handed batter. He's tardy on a fastball from Powell, strike 1. Strike 2 called. No balls and 2 strikes. Right-hander delivers, and he struck him out swinging on 3 pitches. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. 2 down. Second strikeout in the inning, and now Xavier Vizcarrondo, the catcher.
Xander Vizcarrondo.
Or Xander, not Xavier. Vizcarrondo was popped to short and walked in 2 times up. Powell trying to get him and keep the shutout intact. But they called a balk. That pitch won't count. And Reynoso will score from third to make it 17-1. Becerra moves up to third and Gregory Sanders to second. I'm assuming he didn't come to the old discernible pause. Swing and a miss. Tell you what, this kid's got a good arm. Fastball's got some life to it. Shown the ability to throw a good changeup as well. No balls and a strike. And that one's fouled just off to the left, and he's ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. Trying to get Vizcarrondo and strand 2 runners in scoring position. Erskine has plated a run on the balk. It's 17-1 North Greenville. 0-2 pitch. High. 2-2 the count. We're in the top of the 7th inning. And a foul out of play left side. Count holding at a ball and 2 strikes. Powell with the come down in the pitch. And it's in the air down the left field line. That's going to twist foul and go out of play. Octavio chased it all the way into the corner, but didn't have a prayer at it. Holding at 1-2. Pitching. Breaking ball, strike 3 called in the outside corner. So Powell records all 3 outs via the strikeout. He walks 1, hits 1, gives up a hit, and a run via a balk. No errors in the inning, 2 left. 7th inning stretch. It is 17-1 North Greenville. Back in a moment. bottom 7 and another new pitcher for Erskine. This time it is right-hander Toshawn Drew, the freshman from St. Thomas, the Virgin Islands. 5'10", 150-pounder. Making his second appearance, no record of 9 earned run average. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run earned. He struck out 3, walked 1. Justin Pacheco, an inning, 2 hits, 4 runs. None of them were earned. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Drew is scheduled to face 9, 1, and 2, center Octavio and Tootin. Mark Crocco and Denver Dangerfield, the home plate umpire, having a
the center fielder,
conversation and then a laugh as they
center.
both go back to their respective spots. Center is 1 for 4. He's been on base 3 times, has driven in 2 runs, has scored 3 times, has a double to his credit, fouls that one out of play right side. Toshawn Drew, the 6th pitcher for Erskine here this evening. Oh, he's got a big leg kick and a big overhand curveball that is swung on and missed by center. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Right-hander. Emphatic nod of the head to the sign from his catcher, Viz Carando, and the pitch. Down low, 1 and 2. Now he's ready with the 1-2 pitch to the right-handed batting center fielder for the Crusaders. Here it is, and it's outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So they kind of even up at 2 and 2. Break-even pitch. Outside ball 3. So he's come back to work the count full, has Josh Center. I think the most encouraging thing for him, despite the fact that he's been productive, is the fact that he's put the ball in play all 4 times today. And make it 5, but this one is a line drive that's caught by the shortstop, and there's 1 out. Ball has some top spin on it, and Forster looked like he was getting ready to go airborne, then he didn't have to. Garrick Octavio's night is done. In his place comes redshirt sophomore Andrew Kaminsky. Pinch hitting here in the 7th inning. Octavio was 3 for 5 with a triple, 2 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Kaminsky, a redshirt sophomore from Oviedo, Florida. He originally went to Liberty University before transferring to North Greenville. Takes a breaking ball for a strike. This is just his 2nd plate appearance of the season. He's 0 for 1. Right-handed batter. Deshaun Drew winds and delivers, and that breaking ball hit him. So he'll trot on down to first base, and Lex Tootin will bat for the second time.
Walk it like I talk it. Walk it.
Drove in a run with a ground ball, his only at bat in this game. That was in the 6th inning.
The right fielder, number 23, Lex Tootin.
He started game 1 today and went 1 for 4. 17-1, North Greenville on top here in the bottom of the 7th inning. And Tootin takes a strike on the outside corner. Drew from the stretch. Swing and a foul off of the mitt of his catcher, Vizcarrondo. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Tootin behind in the count and waiting. Drew's 0-2 pitch. And he shoots one foul into his own dugout. Half swing on a ball that was off the plate outside. That scattered him. Getting a little grief from his teammates down there. Now the 0-2 again. Breaking ball grounded by the mound. There is the second baseman flipped to short for one. That's all they're going to get. White to Forster for the force out on Kaminsky, 4-6. 2 away. Tootin at first on the fielder's choice, and Connor Driscoll's going to bat for the first time. He came on defensively in the top of this inning, replacing John Michael Thale.
Driscoll.
Driscoll is 1 for 1 on the season. This is 4th appearance of the year. Right-handed batter, and the first pitch from Drew is in there for a strike. Long look in to his catcher for the sign. Now gets what he wants. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball, and it stayed a little bit upstairs. One ball and 1 strike. That breaking ball's in the dirt. 2-1. Runner at first, 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. North Greenville batting, leading 17-1. Wholesale changes for both sides, as you might expect in a game like this. There's ball 3 down and away. Right-hander ready with the 3-1 pitch. And it's strike 2 called. So he's come back to run it full at 3-2. Drew's payoff pitch with the runner going, and it's lifted foul. The Skip Carey impersonation, I think it's time. It's in the bottom of the 7th inning of a 17-1 game, and former Braves announcer for all the great teams and great years that he was a part of in the 1990s into the early part of the 2000s. They had all of those bad teams in the 1970s and 1980s when he was on TBS. There's strike 3 called on a good breaking ball, and the inning is over. And many times the Braves would be down something like this at Fulton County Stadium, and nobody in the ballpark. And on television, he would say, "If you promise to patronize our sponsors, you have our permission to go walk the dog." 17-1, North Greenville on top after 7.
So deep in your eyes, I touch on you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2-3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me to try to explain. How I'm feeling and my pride is the one to blame. Yeah, 'cause I know I don't understand just how you love me doing no one else can. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your touch got me looking so crazy right now. Got me hoping you pay me right now.
Top of the 8th inning, new pitcher for North Greenville is left-hander Kevin Mintz Jr., 6'2", 185-pound redshirt sophomore, transferred in from UNC Wilmington. Mintz making his second appearance, no record, a 0 earned run average. An inning, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts, and that's it for the lefty. Jordan Powell, an inning, a hit, a run earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, he hit a batter. Mintz will face due up in the inning anyway, the top of the order. Cody Forster, Levon Reynoso, who all started the game and are still in, and then Drew Yanesta. Looks like Yanesta might be taken down, however.
Leading off for Erskine, the shortstop, number 5, Cody Forster.
Cody Forster's 1 for 3 in the game. Singled in the first, since then he's flied to left and flied to right. Mintz, the left-hander, works from the stretch full time and is ready to go to work on the right-handed batter. And the fastball's in there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, down and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Seeing a little bit of the young and talented pitching depth that Landon Powell and pitching coach John Koutlangas have been able to start assembling here. Fly ball back into right. On the run is Tootin. Gets to the edge of the warning track, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 out.
That'll bring to the plate.
Now Levon Reynoso.
Number 28, Levon Reynoso.
He's 0 for 3, and that is breaking news in and of itself after the first 3 games of this series. 3 home runs, 2 of them in game 1 today. And also, even though it wasn't a save situation, he closed out game 1. Made it interesting, though. Retired the first 2, then walked 3. There's a fastball to the screen on the fly. Insert your favorite Major League or Bull Durham quote here. He walked the bases loaded, did Reynoso, but then John Michael Fell hit a bullet back through the middle that he caught on the fly belt high to end the game. Fell was at the plate representing the tying run. All 3 of those walks came consecutively after the first 2 men had been retired. Two balls and no strikes. Mintz with the pause and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Been a long day at the old ball orchard. Mintz ready with the 2-1 pitch, and he misses outside. 3-1. Three balls and a strike. He had a 16-run lead, young man. Throw strikes. Swing and a miss. Fastball up. Reynoso was spinning on it. It's 3-2. One thing about it, close game, up by a bunch or down by a bunch, this guy does not get cheated at the plate. When he lets it fly, he lets it fly. Payoff pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled straight back into the screen. Holding it 3-2. 1 out, nobody on here in the top of the 8th inning. The payoff. And a fly ball back into center field. Center on the run. Warning track. Wall leaping. And did he get it? He did not. Home run. He just missed it. Reynoso's 4th home run of the series. This one a solo shot in the 8th inning, cutting North Greenville's lead to 17-2. 17 RBIs now to regain the club lead from Tariq Bacon.
Now batting number 7, Chase Crouch.
Chase Crouch will hit for Drew Unista. Crouch, a right-handed batter, sophomore from Lexington, South Carolina. 0 for 2 on the season. First pitch from Mintz. Swing and a miss. Fastball down.
Right here, let's go.
No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. Threw it by him. 0-2. Mintz ready with the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out swinging. 3 fastballs. 2 down. First strikeout for the lefty.
Now batting number 34, Kane Fisher.
And with Dion Reynoso due up, another pinch hitter. Kane Fisher, a junior from Campobello, Spartanburg Methodist product. He'll swing the bat for the first time. Right-handed batter, and he takes it high and away, ball 1. Fisher's season so far consists of 9 at-bats. 1 hit, and that hit was a home run. He's driven in 2 runs. Strike 1 to him. 1 ball, 1 strike. We have just surpassed the 3-hour mark of Game 2. Ball and a strike. And the pitch. Up and in. 2-1.
For me.
Mintz with the 2-1 pitch. Down and in, ball 3. Didn't miss the corner by much. Starting pitchers are the pitchers of record in this one. Ethan Garner went 6 strong innings for North Greenville, allowed no runs and 2 hits, walked 1, struck out 7. Not so much for Chase Hardwin, the young man who started for Erskine. Didn't retire a batter in the 2nd inning. Swing and a miss, 3-2. 6 hits, 4 earned runs, a walk and no strikeouts, and it has been all North Greenville from the outset. And again, if you were with us very early in this second game, it could have been a lot worse than it was after the first 2 or 3 innings because of a pair of double plays. Payoff pitch is lined into right center field. That is going to be a base hit, and it's going to split the alley and go all the way to the wall. Tootin will dig it out on the warning track and wheel it back to the infield, but Fisher with a pinch hit double. And he's at second base with 2 outs. 4th hit of the game for Erskine, and that will extend the inning for yet another pinch hitter
Now
with
batting number
Armando
16,
Becerra due up.
Wade.
Dante Wade, Gaffney product out of North Carolina A&T, will come to the plate. One can only pray that all of these changes are straight up. Left-handed batter takes it down low for a ball. Wade's 1 for 3 on the season. This is 4th game appearance. Levon Reynoso's solo homer has provided Erskine with its 2nd run of the game here in the inning. It's 17-2 North Greenville. And there's a rocket back into right field. That ball is going to be off the base of the fence. Rolling back toward the infield, a run will score. Wade with an RBI double, and it's 17-3. Well, lefty-lefty matchup, he didn't give an inch. Never flinched 1 iota and hit that ball a ton to right field. His first run batted into the season, and now
the designated hitter,
Josiah
number 3,
Clark.
Josiah Clark.
He pinch hit in the last inning and struck out looking. Mintz's first pitch to him, a swung on and missed. Lefty with the pause at the letters and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. Trying to end the inning right here. And he just missed inside. One and 2. Due up for North Greenville in the 8th inning, and what will be their final turn to the plate are West, Hudson, and Zara. Be interesting to see if West gets to hit, because he's a triple shy of the cycle. But in a 17-2 game, as that ball misses outside 2-2. Chance to get somebody else an at bat, but we'll see. Two balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second, 2 outs. A pair runs in for Erskine, but they trail 17-3, and it's ball 3 up. So he's run it full at 3-2. And now the lefty with the payoff pitch. Here it comes. And he missed outside, ball 4. That'll extend the inning for Gregory Sanders, who's 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch that's coming on back in the 5th inning. Mintz finding that 3rd out rather elusive. After the solo homer by Reynoso, he struck out Chase Crouch. 4 out number 2, but he's given up back-to-back doubles to Fisher and Wade, and now a walk to Josiah Clark. First pitch to Sanders is in for a strike. Lefty versus left-handed batter. Got the folks down below us with their propane heaters out again, like they did the last time I was here. Fly ball, shallow center, on the run, sliding, and did he make the catch? He did. Did Josh Center, taking a base hit and maybe extra bases away from Gregory Sanders. Put a star by that one. Went into a skid, made the play, and the inning is over. They get 2 runs. 3 hits, no errors, 2 left. Bottom of the 8th coming up. 17-3 North Greenville.
Maybe you can show me how to love. I'm going through a dose. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on. on myself.
Leading off for your
North Greenville coming to bat for what very well should be the final time, up 17-3, bottom of the 8th inning. Brady West will not get a chance for the cycle. He'll be taken down. And pinch hitting for him will be Corey Bivens. And he'll be hitting off of a new pitcher, Johnny Hummel. First pitch missed for a ball. Bivens started the first game at shortstop, went 0 for 2 officially with 2 walks, a run scored, and an RBI. Hummel replaces Jordan Powell. Toshawn Drew, who went an inning, no runs, no hits, a strikeout. He hit a batter. Breaking ball stays upstairs. Hummel, redshirt freshman, 6 foot, 180-pounder out of Butler High School in Matthews, North Carolina. There's ball 4 down, and Bivens draws a base on balls. Tristan Hudson will bat for the second time. He doubled to drive in a run in the 6th inning when he came on. This is the season debut for Johnny Hummel. Hudson, a left-handed batter, takes it low, ball 1. And you should point out, and I'm sure that Tristan Hudson would like it pointed out, that double of his was a hustle double. A ball that he hit out into shallow right center field and just kept going and beat the throw into second base. Swing and a miss at a pitch now, 1-1. (17-3). North Greenville on top. They lost the first game 13-9, so barring a collapse of biblical proportions in the top of the 9th inning, they're going to split the doubleheader and split the 4-game series. The two teams played to a draw on Saturday afternoon and are doing so here today. Ball and 2 strikes. Hummel with the pause at the belt and the pitch, and he just got a piece of a breaking ball. Holding it 1-2. Erskine will return home on Friday to begin a series with Emmanuel. Here's a foul down the left field line. According to the schedule, they've got a game at 11, a game at 12, and a game at 2. I'm sure that's not the case. North Greenville stays home to host Shawan in a doubleheader that starts at 2 o'clock. 1-2 pitch again, outside. Two balls and 2 strikes, and there's strike 3 called on a big breaking ball. 1 out, first strikeout for Johnny Hummel. And now Zach Zara will bat. He reached on an error when he came on to pinch hit back in the 6th inning. Zara, left-handed batter, wears number 99. And he swings at a pitch in the dirt, strike one.
Now you got that. It was just your ball. Go, Zara. Go, Zara.
North Greenville will improve to an overall record of 8-3, 6-2 in Conference Carolinas. Erskine will fall to 6-6, 4-2 in the league. Line drive off the glove of the second baseman, smothers it, recovers, and he can't get a grip on it. Everybody is safe. He found himself in a rush when he really didn't have to, and every time he tried to reach, he missed. Could have gotten an out at first or second, ended up getting neither. Zara will get credited with a base hit, the 19th hit for North Greenville.
Number 5, Pat Monteith.
And it was a line drive that he dove off to his left, so there was a great degree of difficulty there, but when he knocked it down, he had plenty of time to recover, and I think he just got in a hurry. Pat Monteith has gone all the way. Started at third. He's now at first base. He is 2 for 3 officially. He's walked twice. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch is a ball. 2-0. Two on, 1 out. There's a strike. 2-1. And ball 3 down. 3 balls and a strike. Right-hander working quickly. And there's strike 2 on the outside corner. A good fastball. So he's run the count full at 3-2. With 1 out and 2 on here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Payoff pitch. And it's a breaking ball in the dirt. Ball 4 that gets by the catcher.
Find some grass out there.
So that'll load him up.
Pitch hitter. Come on, Trace.
Jack's Cash is due up, but he's going to be taken down. And Trace Bachnight,
Now batting,
a senior out of
17,
Lexington,
Trace
South
Bachnight.
Carolina, will hit.
He was sitting there.
Come on, Trace.
Bachnight, a right-handed batter, and he takes a strike.
Come on, El Capitan.
1 for 2 on the season. Hummel's pitch, swing and a miss. He chased a pitch down and away, and it's no balls and 2 strikes.
Go, Trace. Billy, on Billy.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball upstairs. 1-2 the count. Strike 3 swinging. Chased a pitch in the dirt. 2 down. And Josh Center will step to the plate. 1 for 5. Last time up, he lined out to the shortstop. He's doubled to drive in a run. He's driven in a run with a ground ball and has scored 3 times.
Josh Center.
And he takes a big breaking ball for a strike. Outfield straight away for the right-handed hitter. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. No balls and 2 strikes. Ethan Garner is going to get his first win of the season evening up his record at 1-1. That pitch bounced up there, no balls and 2 strikes. And Chase Hardwin's first decision of the season is going to be a losing one. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 swinging. And the inning is over. So Hummel gets out of the inning without allowing a run to score. Leaves the bases loaded. No runs, a hit. No errors. And 3 left. Bottom of the ninth, or top of the ninth rather, coming up. It's 17-3 North Greenville.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. You took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting.
Attention fans, stepping onto the mound for your Crusaders is number 33, Grayson Hickert.
Top of the ninth. New pitcher on for North Greenville is Grayson Hickert. Wofford College transfer. Redshirt sophomore, 6'7", 220-pounder out of
Leading off
Huntersville,
for
North
Erskine,
Carolina.
The second baseman, number 46, Jacob White.
And Hickert making his season debut for North Greenville. Misspoke right at the end of the last inning. The starter, Hadwin, was 2-0 coming in with an 8 earned run average, so this will be his first loss of the season. First pitch by Hickert is by everybody to the backstop. Kevin Mintz Jr., an inning, 3 hits, 2 runs earned, a walk and a strikeout. Big swing and a miss. And a good breaking ball drops in for a strike to Jacob White. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hickert, the fourth pitcher. Garner went 6 shutout innings. Swing and a miss. A changeup had him way out in front. That's the 12th strikeout for Crusader pitching.
Now batting the catcher, number 12,
Xander Vizcarrando, the catcher, has gone all the way for Erskine College in this second game. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. Struck out his last time up. The guy on deck, the shortstop, Cody Forster, has also gone all the way, as has Levon Reynoso. Monteith and center have played the entire game for North Greenville. It's been wholesale changes starting about the 6th inning. 2 balls and no strikes. Right-hander winds and delivers, and it's low, 3-0. So Hickert behind 3 balls and no strikes. Pitch. And he walked him. So Vizcarrondo walks for the second time in the game. 1 out here in the 9th inning. He's a base runner. And back to the top of the order for Cody Forster, who's 1 for 4.
Cody Forster.
They've gotten him each of the last 3 times on fly balls, the last 2 to right field. And there's ball 1. That's 5 straight out of the strike zone for the right-hander. The 1-0. Upstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Hickert pitches, and there's a strike. 2-1. He is a big guy at 6'7". The 2-1. A little bit high, 3-1. Trying to negotiate 2 more outs and nail down a doubleheader and a series split with Erskine inside Conference Carolinas play. The 3-1 pitch lined into center field. On his horse is center, going back, and it's over his head, and it's 1 hop and over the wall for a ground rule double. Second hit of the game for Cody Forster. Vizcarrondo goes to third, and Levon Reynoso is going to hit. He homered his last time up, his 4th home run in the series. 1 for 4, hit 2 in game 1 of the doubleheader today. And missed a 3rd one by just a matter of a couple of feet. First pitch from Hickert is just outside, ball 1. Right-hander sets and delivers, and that's low. 2 balls and no strikes. On the one hand, I know that if you don't get a pitch much, you want to work on some things, and your pitching coach wants to see you work on some things. The other side of that coin is, as that changeup floats in for a strike, 2-1, it's a 17-3 game in the 9th inning.
Go Goose!
Throw pitches over the plate and challenging. If he hits it 900 miles, so what? It'll be 17-6. So it's that balance, that tightrope you kind of walk when you don't get to play very often. You don't get to pitch very often. There are things that you want to work on, but you also want to be effective. 2-1 to Reynoso. Pitch. Fly ball, center field. Routine out there for center as he comes on to make the catch. Runner at third will tag and come on to make it 17-4. Moving up to third base is Cody Forster. RBI number 19.
Up next for the Fleet.
Excuse me, number 18 for Reynoso.
Chase Crouch.
Sacrifice fly. 2 down. 1 out to go, and Chase Crouch is struck out swinging his only time to the plate. Will step in. Hickert trying to put an end to it right here. And the first pitch is in there for a strike. North Greenville scored 17 runs on 19 hits in this game and left 13 runners on base. Swing and a miss and another changeup. And it's no balls and 2 strikes. He is a strike away. Tall right-hander leans in for the sign, and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. He went too far. Strike 3. And that's the ball game. So the Crusaders salvage a split with a 17-4 win in Game 2 of this doubleheader. They split the 4-game series right down the middle. And will return to conference play this weekend, hosting Shawan on Friday afternoon for the first of a 4-game series. Doubleheaders Friday and doubleheaders on Saturday. They get a run in the inning, by the way, and that's it. So your final numbers: North Greenville 17 runs, 19 hits, 1 error. They stranded 13. And for Erskine, 4 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors. They left 8. Garner, the winner, 1-1. Hadwin, the loser, 2-1, no save. And the game took 3 hours and 31 minutes to play here at Ray and B. Dillard Field. So again, Crusaders are 8-3, 6-2 in the conference. Erskine falls to 6-6, 4 up and 2 down in the league. Enjoyed it. Hope you did as well. We'll see you again here on Friday. I'll be back with you for the doubleheader with Shawan. 2 o'clock first pitch for Game 1, and we'll begin with the lineups about 10 minutes till. Until then, I'm Dan Scott saying God bless you and so long, everybody.
Do you remember?